Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. October 28th, Major League Baseball World Series Game 2. Wow, what a World Series Game 1 last night. Just kind of had a feeling the whole time that somehow the Rangers were going to dart back after going up early, as both teams haven't lost yet in the postseason when taking the first lead and when scoring first in the game. So Seager with that monster two-run homer in the ninth to tie it up, and Garcia with the homer in the 11th. The Diamondbacks bullpen has been so ridiculously spectacular for the whole postseason that they were due probably to give one up. That was going to be game one. Thought it was going to be a hard game for them to get. Didn't expect them to get to Evaldi, but when they did, they had to take advantage of that game. And I don't know, pitching to Seager there or not, with Sewald, okay, he's the best hitter in their lineup. But you got Evan Carter, who's played extremely well, and then Garcia, who's been a monster in the postseason behind him. So don't know if you can really walk them to put the winning run at the plate. But you can't give up the homer there. I mean, let's be honest. Like, you don't intentionally walk him, but you make him swing at pitches outside the zone or something. But you can't give up the homer there. Seager, congratulations. That's why you're a stud, to put it mildly. So we'll get into game two. Merrill Kelly, Jordan Montgomery. Game last night, when it first opened, it was about a $1.60 favorite for the Rangers. That has come down to about a $1.40 favorite for the Rangers in this game. And I'll be honest with you, we like the Diamondbacks in game two in this particular one here. So, that we just think that Merrill Kelly's pitched a lot better than Zach Gallen has. And I think it's about time for Jordan Montgomery to come back down to life a little bit. That's the thing about baseball, is eventually it evens out. We know who Jordan Montgomery is. He's a 3.5 to 4 ERA, doesn't strike a ton of people out. But for some reason this postseason, he's looked like freaking left-handed Cy Young. But we think he comes back to earth today, as the Diamondbacks just do not go away, and the Rangers are going to find that out. The Phillies found it out. The Dodgers, and of course the Brewers all found it out. They just do not go away. I'm not a huge fan of the team, even though we are here in Phoenix. It's more to do with the fact that the fan base never supports them. We had season tickets for 5+ years, and it was just an absolute disaster the whole time. The team sucked. I mean, when you're looking at 500 as your best opportunity, and they barely got over 500 this year in order to make the playoffs. It wasn't for an epic failure and collapse by the Cubs, they wouldn't have, but they are taking full advantage. So we do, like I said, we do like the Diamondbacks today. So we'll give you a list of those plays. Diamondbacks money line plus 1.5 on the run line, minus 1.5 and minus 2.5 on the run line. We'll also play the D-backs over the 3.5 team total. D-backs, Rangers, yes, run first inning, or over a half a run first inning, whichever way your book has it. But we do like them there as well. D-backs plus a half a run, first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. Merrill Kelly over 16.5 outs and under 2.5 earned runs. Jordan Montgomery over 2.5 earned runs. We were going to play his under outs here, but I have a feeling even if he gets shelled, they're going to leave him in there for a while. They need to save that bullpen, which has been taxed. There's a day off tomorrow, but that bullpen still needs all the rest it can get, so for later on in the series. As I think this one's probably going 6 or 7, so they're definitely going to need some help there later on. Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte, and Gurriel over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Carroll, Marte, Gurriel over 1.5 total bases. Carroll, Marte, Gurriel double. Carroll, Marte, Gurriel homer. So Carroll showing off why he is going to be rookie of the year. Ketel Marte has been his hitting streak is his whole postseason career, as he hasn't missed a game yet. He's also just a heads up, he'll be our over 1.5 total bases is our Major League Baseball best bet for game 2. So that's going to be coming out just a little bit later today. But I just think and Gurriel hits left-handed pitching like nobody's business. I'll be really honest. I honestly think that Gurriel should move to the 4-hole and move Christian Walker down. Walker struggled the whole postseason. It just hasn't been a couple games. He hasn't helped them at all. So why let him continue to be up in crucial situations when when you got Carroll and Marte and Moreno's been playing pretty well. These dudes are on base all the time, and then you're going to get an automatic out. You're kind of like Marcus Semien still hitting first for the Rangers. The only thing you can say about Semien is an automatic out. Yes, he did get a hit finally yesterday, but I don't consider 1 for 6 an outstanding day. So we'll run through those plays one more time for you. D-backs money line, plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. D-backs over the 3.5 team total. D-backs Rangers, yes run first inning. D-backs plus a half a run, first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. Merrill Kelly, over 16.5 outs and under 2.5 earned runs. Jordan Montgomery, over 2.5 earned runs. Carroll, Marte, Gurriel, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Carroll, Marte, Gurriel, over 1.5 total bases. Carroll, Marte, Gurriel, double. Carroll, Marte, Gurriel, home run. So at the end of this episode, do make sure you check out in the comments section. There will be a link to the Google Sheets that'll have all of our plays, all of our bets that we just had, how many units we wagered on them, what juice we got them at, and what book they were placed. So do make sure you check that out when you get some time. And as always, if you can subscribe and get notifications to the channels, our YouTube channel, so when we drop our bets, you get those first. Give you plenty of time to match them up with your bets and give you plenty of confidence sitting to that betting app or betting window so we can all make some money. That's what we're all here for. Like talking with the public, no question about it, but we're here to make money and give you a blueprint to do so. So it's been a monster baseball season. NBA started off like gangbusters already. Football going on. We're on a streak today on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week of college football, where I thought a majority of the value was going to be. We got some Saturday plays going on, and we'll look and see how those go as well. So make sure you check that out. If you do get into the Google Sheets, there are 4. I'll give you a slight tutorial. Sheet 1 is football last year, if you just want to look at results. Sheet 2, baseball this year, which will have the plays that we put out today. Sheet 3, football, and Sheet 4, basketball. So make sure you check those out when you get some time. I do appreciate everybody's support, as always, and look forward to seeing you on the next episode.